Hello, everyone. So happy to have my viewers back. We have been getting overwhelming response in past few months. Our followers is increasing. People are more and more interested to know about the niche and our expertise. And today we have Sakshi Rohra again, who is a mindset coach and a gratitude coach, founder of Blissfully Soulful. Sakshi helps people cultivate self-love and gratitude, and we are excited to have her share her insights with us. June is extra special because it's Sakshi's birthday month. And today we are diving into how we can all bring more joy, self love, and celebration into our lives. Welcome, Sakshi.
Thank you so much, Devna. I'm really excited to be here again with you, sharing this platform, and even more excited to kick off Joyful June because June is my birthday month. And yes, special days, special memories, and birthdays are to celebrate. And I'm here to share that it's not only one day that we should celebrate in life, it's each day, each moment we should and we can celebrate. So, thank you so much for having me here today.
Yes, it's so nice to hear all this. And I feel this month is going to be a game changer for our viewers who are wanting to hear so much from you, Sakshi, because you are one treasure of knowledge when it comes to gratitude, happiness, mindset. You can really turn anyone's mindset to a 360-degree and in a positive way. So, I'm like really grateful to have you and would want to hear more from you. So, my first question is, why is it so important to celebrate yourself? Not just on your birthday, but throughout the year.
See, I personally feel that, celebrating ourselves is an act of self-love and gratitude, It's like acknowledging the blessings that the universe has showered upon you, along with all the little ups and downs in life that we have. And it definitely, these are the same moments which have made us who we are today. So until unless we don't acknowledge, we don't appreciate, we will not be able to grow. So, for me, this is very important to accept and love myself for who I am today because it is my journey. And yes, I have loved it. And that's why I'm
Okay.
here today. So,
So,
yeah, we should celebrate. And each day is a special day, each moment is a special moment. And if I can appreciate those moments which have been in my past, only then I can reflect back on my growth today from where I have started to where I have headed. I am not speaking in terms of work, but it's my own personal growth, my personal journey of my life, the reflections that I get back to. So, yes, with that, I personally feel celebration is a must. Thank you so much.
so rightly said, I think every day is a celebration and not it should not just be birthdays or anniversary. We should make every single moment special. And from your conversation, I felt that you are asking our viewers to see the glass half filled with a positive mindset. So
Yes.
maybe whatever positive things that have happened in past, we should learn. Those should be our motivation factor, and we should just not look at the glass which is half filled and feel demotivated in life. So very
Yes.
rightly said, Sakshi. I have another question for you, that what does joy mean to you? How do you bring more of it into your life?
So, joy for me is being present in this moment and being present with awareness, with consciousness, which I have developed by time, practicing so much. And, joy in simple things like even just having a cup of tea, or probably just walking by the nature, or maybe just, sitting with my daughter and having a laugh. Now, when I see joy in these things, I am so happy and grateful that these small wins are more than enough for me to. And sometimes we say बड़ी बड़ी चीजों से खुशियां नहीं आती है, but ये जो छोटी छोटी चीजें होती है ना, these are invisible things and they touch you deep. They are very gentle. It cannot be seen, it cannot be expressed. They can only be felt. So joy is something that is unexpressible. So,
Right.
yeah, being present in the moment is definitely the major term for me for joy.
So tell me one thing, how can people cope up when there is so much of hustle bustle in their day-to-day life? I mean, you know how life is in metro cities, and especially we are from Mumbai, so life is like full of hush and rush. So how one can get calm and get into the joyful moment?
So it's very simple. I would say, to start at the simplicity level, of course, there are more tools coming up, but just sitting at the end of the day and just writing down three different things that you are proud of yourself. What did you do today that can make you proud? Now, it could be a simple thing that you delivered your presentation on time, or you maybe just, handed over a bottle of water to somebody who was on the road in the heat, or you just helped someone cross the road, or for that matter you just smiled at a stranger, but that gave you content, that gave you happiness. Those are the small moments of joy. Now we tend to forget, you know but when we write it down at the end of the day, we are affirming it, we are sending the message across to the universe, and we are multiplying that joy within us. As
Wow,
we say, when we are writing our manifestations, it's even more than thinking. You put
right.
it down to the paper. Similarly, write down your joys, your small wins. It could just be as simple, you're trying to wake up at 6:30 every day in the morning, but you're snoozing your alarm. Today you
Hmm,
woke up at 6:25. Oh my God, what a win. What an achievement for me. These are the small joys that can help you keep going. And
right,
again, as I said, it can only be felt. It can only be felt. I know
right.
sometimes some practices, we say fake it till you make it.
Hmm,
Some practices, there are sometimes now, there are so many obstacles in life that even those small moments of joy get covered.
right.
But it's in that effort that out of 100 wrong things that happened today, you try
Hmm,
to look for those three moments which gave you joy, which completed you as you are. Yeah.
wow. Hmm.
So, yes, definitely. And
So,
one more thing I would just like to add on, since it's my own reflections that, I have grown with. There are some pains, there are some hurts, there are some things that people tell us and they stay back with us. But to grow, we say change the question, why is
hmm,
it happening to me? No,
hmm,
why is it happening to me? To what is it teaching me? Right? Now,
hmm,
something happened must be for my good. At that
right.
moment, we are not able to understand it's for our good, right?
Hmm,
So if we start shifting the perception that thank you, God, you did this to me today, maybe I'm
hmm,
becoming a little more stronger. Maybe you're trying to teach me something. And
hmm,
immediately that stress shifts to a little bit of joy, a little bit of smile, a little bit of relief, a little bit of, okay, fine, hota hai, chalo. You don't get into a suppressed state of mind. So these small, small things really help, I guess.
right. So one thing I understood that, journaling is what can help, and I feel one has to be consistent. Anything cannot
Consistent,
happen overnight.
consistent.
Probably continuously, you have to do it for a couple of days, and then you will feel that contentment, that satisfaction, that joyous moment. Everything
Yes.
doesn't happen overnight. So very rightly put and very rightly said. So I have another question for you, that since it's your birthday month, can you share one of the most joyful or meaningful birthday memories that you have?
So I remember one of my birthdays, I had gone to Pune. It was a place beautiful, very close to nature, and so I just decided I'm not going to answer back or reply back to people messaging me, or as much as I could. So I wouldn't say I was on 100% offline mode or a detox mode from a phone or a device, but definitely, I tried to stay away from it. I tried to walk by the nature, and I didn't do anything that day. I just chose not to do anything. And it felt good. It's
Right.
okay. That was the time I gave for myself.
Yes.
As we say,
Hmm.
it's a reminder. For me, my birthday month comes as a reminder because I love the rains. June, I used to remember that when
Hmm.
school starts and it's raining, and the first day of my school, that rains I used to love. So I just took that day off to pause, to just reflect, to
Right.
just see the nature, what is
Wow.
happening around. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to talk to anybody. There are so
Hmm.
many people pouring love with you, want to share love with you, want to talk,
Hmm.
want to wish, want to greet, want to spend time with you, but I just wanted to be with myself. I think this was the best gift I gave to myself. It was a
Hmm.
celebration by me, for me, and an amazing day. So, yeah,
I think this was a solitude moment where you're just with
yes.
yourself.
And I can
And
feel it even now while talking. That's what we say, that joy remains with you. It is felt, you can't express it, you can't see it probably. But when I'm sharing
right.
with you, also the joy is just raining and showering inside me.
And I think during that moment, we should avoid overthinking or having anything in our mind because then it kills the moment. So we should just
See,
be
but
with
again, we
ourselves.
see thoughts we can't control, right? They do come, they go. It's
Yeah.
just that take your time off and be kind to yourself. It's okay, things go up and down. Today is my day to just reflect. Today is my day to pause and
Wow.
okay, fine, I'll deal with it tomorrow. I'll deal with you tomorrow. Whatever it is,
Right.
then you come back tomorrow to me. I'm not running away. I'm not escaping from you. I'm right here and I will deal with you tomorrow. So there are some moments we should take out like
So
this. Yeah.
true, true. So now I just want to know that how can our listeners start celebrating themselves and cultivating more joy? Or have you ever experienced that with any of your clients or people whom you have counseled who have just enjoyed the moment, even if they don't feel like celebrating, even if they don't have a
Yes,
reason
of
to
course.
celebrate?
And see, again, as we said, we don't need to find big, big achievements in our life. Stresses are not less. They are each and every one of us. Some may express, some may not express, and it's perfectly fine. But I remember one client just a few days back, she came with all her the things. She wanted to learn meditation, probably. She wanted to learn these things because she wants to calm herself down. She wanted to do a morning routine. I completely shifted her to a night routine.
Okay.
Okay. And in that, she just had to write down three things very important for her that she did good in her life or on in that particular day. And while she's thinking those or while she's writing it down, I told her to color.
Okay.
You're coloring those sheets, you're coloring your life with these beautiful colors. And
Hmm.
trust me, in one day, she felt zen. I would say that, she felt zen.
Wow.
Sometimes it's just about today we are talking, we are
Hmm.
sharing our experiences, and we are sharing it because we have felt it and we've not felt it in a day. We've taken days, months, years to work on us to reach where we are. When we speak about growth, it's not about how much you grew in blissfully soulful. Yes, that counts. But from where I grew as Sakshi Rohra also matters where you spoke about consistency.
Hmm.
Everything, even in your discipline. So this girl started with one day, and because she experienced such a beautiful moment, she is more consistent than me. She'll follow up with me, ma'am, today can we do? What time are we doing? I am ready with it. She's on Zoom before me. She is so apt to it because she enjoys that moment now. She wants that moment of joy which she feels while coloring,
Right.
and why?
So,
Because she has to just note down three points that she did good today. And
yeah.
she feels, accountable that when I'll tell
Hmm.
it to Sakshi ma'am, I'll be very happy about it. It's
So
about,
here I will definitely want to highlight about one of your events called Colorathon, which
yes.
happened 1st of May this year. It was such a huge success and it was one of its kind. Even I was part of it and I just saw that how people have rejuvenated, relaxed while doing a coloring activity. We had children right from age group 5 to 70-year-old people also. It was such a joyous moment. It was such a successful event. I mean, I'll really thank you for conducting something like that because in today's life, people are just so occupied with so many things. They are overworking, overthinking, and just exerting themselves. So,
Yeah.
definitely, Colorathon was an event which calmed everyone's mind. So, kudos to
Thank
you
you for
for that.
bringing a
Only
colorathon. It's like my baby, it's like so close to my heart, so close to my heart, and I really wish I can bring it up to other cities and all. I'm also in talking terms with Pune, if I can bring it up my next colorathon. So
wow.
That's
I think
also
that's
my ultimate joy because when you see your child growing, flourishing, giving you that joy, it's amazing.
wonderful. So, a last question as a mindset and gratitude coach, how do you personally connect joy, gratitude, and self-love?
All three are completely interconnected. There is no doubt in it. When I'm practicing when I'm practicing gratitude, it is helping me acknowledge the small, small things in my life, which is again connecting me to joy. When I'm connecting it to self love, what is self love? It's again acceptance. It's again celebrating myself with those small, small wins in my life. Which now, all these things put together, it's an automated joy coming in your life. You don't have to work separately for joy. So,
Right.
yes, definitely it is all interconnected. Gratitude definitely changes your life. Definitely changes your life. I have I think for nearly 2, 3 years, every day religiously bowed down to the universe, saying thank you that these difficulties or obstacles came in my life, however hard it is for me to release them. But because they came, I realized my potential. I realized I had space for growth. I realized I am Sakshi. I got my self-worth, self-realization. Trust me, even today, I
Hmm.
don't forget to say thank you for those things because those challenges, those things are the ladder to take you up.
True.
So,
True.
gratitude, definitely. I would say it is the key to take you.
Wow. Wow. It's so beautifully put, and everything was so inspiring. Thank you for sharing your heart with us. It was
Yes,
a
I feel it
very,
was from heart today, each
yes,
word coming out. I was actually shivering with joy inside, that voice trembling because I'm speaking something so close to my heart. So thank you for giving me that space and opportunity, Devna.
definitely, Sakshi. It was a very genuine conversation. I
Yes,
think nothing was framed and everything was such an honest reply. And you
yes.
showed people that how they can celebrate the act of gratitude and joy. So, wishing you a very happy birthday month from all of us. Looking
Thank you
forward to
so
our
much.
second episode soon next Wednesday. So, all the viewers tune into Joyful June and keep on hearing from Sakshi, our mindset coach, and deep dive into your own feelings and then you shine out.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Devna.